Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Firewood Doctor. There's going to be I'll start right off the bat with there's going to be a few changes to my videos. I might be only going down to 1 or 2 a week. That's because of the lower the stress levels of trying to come up with new content. So basically slowing down, coasting a little bit. But I'm going to get into certain safety issues around the log pile as they come up. For some things, I'm going to be doing special videos here and there of the saws running. I am not going to be showing all the work anymore. It's just, those videos have been done to death in the firewood world. So, yeah, I got estimated about 5 cords left in that load. There are about 24 feet of runners, three skid logs or runner logs, whatever, under the pile. And one of the safety aspects I'll be showing here, let's see, get over here. Be at times like this when you're gonna roll logs down. What I did do is I'll cut a path here, cut right up the pile, leave that side intact, just cut here what I can, and then roll the logs down this way. Bring them on down this way. So I got, that log is a little precarious. Then the rest of them should be okay. But I'm gonna get these trip hazards out of the way first, these logs. And then I'll try cutting some on this log, see how the log pile looks. So then the reason why is so I could have a good footing here, get these pieces cleared out, so then I can get in a better position to cut these logs. So I'm going to be doing stuff like that, show the hows and whys and stuff around log piles, like what I do. Another reason for wanting to cut these ends is so you have kind of like an escape route. This one I should have cut off here. That's a trip hazard. Trip hazards there is so you can stand on that side of the log, which is coming this way. Why would you want to be standing on the side of the log where it's going to roll to? That doesn't make any dang blasted sense. So you want to have as clear a path as you can on this side of the log pile. And over here you clearly have all kinds of room. Another trip hazard is where these logs are. There's actually a trench in there. And I've since filled this in by kicking the bark and debris over the trench. Then it just fills it in. That's another trip hazard reduced. I'll show you over here the tree service logs. Other trip hazards, kind of stuff I'll cover what to watch out for. Mainly is when these particular logs come up. They're not going to be all the time. I'll cover it as they come up. I do this stuff all the time on my videos. I just don't really talk about it much. So like another safety aspect is this pile. You want to prop these up, get these cut out, get the smallest logs quickest to get out of the way, trip hazards. And then you'd want to say, you look at your log pile and you figure out a plan of attack. This log first because it's on top. Then buzz off the branches here so you don't get a stick in your eye in case it rolls. That's with the eye problems I had, you want as few as possible. And then what you do is you look over here. Okay, I got more trip hazards, namely these short logs. Either you just flip them out of the way or you cut them up and then chuck it to the side. This is a different maple. This is, I believe, I don't know if this is a hard maple or not, but that definitely is. That stuff's awful hard and twisted. So I'm keeping that separate from this maple here. Actually, looking at that log, that might be the same type of maple. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's a different maple. It might be soft maple, but it's a different maple. So, yeah, you want to take care of, identify the hazards, you eliminate them first. So you want to trim those out, trim those off, I should say. Get rid of those. Clean up logs like this first, or move them so they're not a trip hazard. The last thing you want to do is be running in a saw and trip. Now over here, there really isn't much for trip hazards. So if you would start out on this log pile, you think ahead, okay, I'll just zip up that log, cut a few pieces off there, get these logs, you know, but you gotta watch it. This one could roll on you. It's locked in pretty good right now, but if you cut, say, this log out of the way, it could cause a shift. So that's other things you want to watch out for. And if you go to attack this pile, you might want, especially if you got a 24-inch bar, you can reach out and just cut these off, cut a few rounds off here. Like on this section, do a top cut and then underbuck, because the saw is going to pinch if you try to cut through all the way. Guaranteed to pinch. So you do a top relief cut, underbuck to finish it. Or top cut it all, roll it, and then zip off the rest of the cut. So yeah, that's all I got for safety tips today, because I'm going to be focusing more on safety aspects around the wood yard. As they come up, I might do a special video, odds and ends, questions and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get that cut up sometime this next week. I got a week of vacation, get that cut up, stacked up, so then I could just split and stack it up over there, and then work on getting this tree service wood after I finish that load of ash. So till next time, folks, take care, get out there, do something, have fun doing it.